Welcome back to an all-new, exciting episode of All My Mudkips Character Battle. Last time... Ouch. Well, here are the updated standings. And today's battlers are... Mismagius against... Mudkips. So make sure you leave a comment about who you want to win today's character battle. Round 4. Fight! And here is your regularly scheduled program. Hey guys, here's a battle with Insomnia, and we have a pretty nice battle here, but unfortunately it is ultimately decided by hacks at the end, but that happens. Anyway, he leads with a fortress, I lead with Jirachi. I'm going to trick, and he's going to use stealth rocks, so obviously he has to switch, because he can't set up 2 layers of stealth rocks, and in this meantime I'm going to set up stealth rocks of my own. Okay then, so I go into Machamp, and he Thunder Waves, and that's not by itself too bad for Machamp, because this is my rest talking Machamp, so we can always heal the paralyzed that way. And I don't want to overpredict quite yet, so I just go for the Dynamic Punch, but he indeed does have a Gengar. And unfortunately, this is a Trick Gengar, and he gives me Choice Specs as I Stone Edge. And that doesn't quite kill the Gengar, which isn't good. And I'm just going to continue to Stone Edge. I mean, why not? And he goes into Scizor, so I get to cripple that a little. And he's going to U-turn, which doesn't do a whole lot to Machamp because of the resistance. And yeah, he's going to go into Latias here as I Stone Edge. And that does about a quarter to Latias, but I have to switch here. And I decide to go into Scizor as he Thunderbolts, because I thought he'd be using a Dragon-type move. And here I predict the switch, but I don't get it, so that's a good play on Insomnia's part. And I try to pursue his Latias, but it doesn't work, and that's really sad. Anyway, I have to switch here now, and I go into Latias of my own as he recovers, and that's not good at all. Anyway, here I'm just going to go for a Draco Meteor, but I hit the incoming Blissey, and Blissey is homosexual, and I really hate Blissey. Why does everyone that I fight have a Blissey? Oh well. I do actually about half to that, because Latias Specs is amazing. Anyway, he goes a Seismic Toss, I go into Machamp, and yeah, I'm going to go for a Stone Edge here, as he goes into Fortress, and I get a crit here, and that's, I said, not too bad. He's going to go for a Rapid Spin, and I'm going to go with Stone Edge again, and I get another crit, so that's not too bad. I mean, there you go. I get 2 crits on the Fortress to take it down. That's not, I guess, too bad. So, anyway, Machamp is still in, and looking okay, I guess, and he goes into Shaman. And, yeah, I don't really want to stay in, and I know that Jirachi can wall the Shaman pretty well, but he sets up a sub, and that's kind of gay, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have anything to hurt Jirachi too badly, so I decide just to break the sub with Fire Punch. And I go for the Fire Punch, breaks the sub, and he's going to go for a Seed Flare, and he gets the special defense drop, which is kind of gay, and I guess that's life. Oh well. Anyway, I decide to go for a Iron Head here to maybe get some flinch lovin', but he goes into Latias. And I get a crit on the Iron Head, which isn't that bad, I guess. And Latias is a little under half health. So I don't want to stay in because I know Jirachi's slower, and I have -2 special defense. So I'm going to go into Machamp because pretty much it's death fodder. Machamp is pretty much dead at this point. I actually live with 3 hit points, which is kind of funny. And I'm just going to go for a Dynamic Punch to confuse it. And he goes Recover, and that's kind of sad because I just can't seem to take down this Latias. This team that I'm using right now seems to have quite a few special guys in it, and with Latias and Blissey, it's going to be really hard for me. So I predict the switch into Gengar and switch out to Latias. And I know at worst this is a speed tie, so I decide just to go for the Dragon Pulse as he goes into Blissey. And Blissey's really annoying. I really hate it. So I go back into Machamp, pretty much let it die to see what he uses, and he soft-boiled, so oh great. This isn't looking too good for me at the moment. So anyway, Blissey's at full health again. I go into Scizor, and I just want to get damage, so I decided to go for a strongest attack bullet punch. I really should have went U-turn there, because I was thinking he'll probably switch in a Latias, but oh well. So I bullet punch, I get it to really low health, he finishes me off with Psychic, and Latias is at least pretty low health at this point. So I'm going to go into my own Latias to scare it away, but I predict the switch into Blissey here and go Trick. So I give Blissey a pretty useless choice specs on it, and it gives me leftovers. So that's pretty nice play. I think that was the turning point of this match. Before this point, I mean, he was winning pretty badly. So anyway, I go into Jirachi because I'd rather have Jirachi paralyzed than anything else, because I predicted that he'd probably go with the Thunder Wave. And he goes back into Latias. I decide to just go for the Iron Head, and that takes down Latias, which is really nice, because I really wanted that Latias to go down, because it was really pissing me off. So he goes into Scizor, and I do have the Fire Punch, so I know this is a banded Scizor, so I decide just to stay in and set up Stealth Rocks. So there you go. He goes into Blissey here, and Blissey is pretty much pissing me off. So anyway, I don't want to get Seismic Toss to death, so I decide to go into Gengar, because Gengar is immune to Seismic Toss. And he switches into Shaman, but I miss with the Hypnosis, and that's really bad. And I'm going to try to Hypnosis again, but this Gengar is modest, so he gets to go first and Air Slash me. And Air Slash doesn't do a whole lot, surprisingly, but I missed the second Hypnosis. I'm like, come on, Hacks, be in my favor for once. So I decided to go into Latias because, you know, I don't think Shaman can hurt Latias too badly. I see set up the sub. And I'm going to Dragon Pulse it. It's going to break the sub, at least. And he's going to Hidden Power. That's Hidden Power Ice, probably. And, yeah. I broke the sub, which is nice, and I'm just going to go for, you know, a Draco Meteor to finish it off. And I do finish it off, which is really nice. I've killed the Shaman, at least. So, he's probably going to go into Blissey, because Blissey is gay. And he goes, that's right, he goes into Gengar. So, and so Sludge Bombs me. He wins the speed tie there, which is really lame, because my Latias does have max speed. So, there was a speed tie, and he won it. And I was like, come on, can't just a little bit of hacks go in my favor near the end of this battle, please? So I go into Porygon-Z, and my Porygon-Z is Scarf, so I just go for the Thunderbolt. And I ran the damage calculation. I know Scizor can't KO me with Bullet Punch at this point. I ran the damage calculation. And I'm like, okay, good, I'm going to win this, I'm going to Thunderbolt, and I'm going to go into Gengar to finish off the Blissey. Except, no, he gets a crit off the Bullet Punch. We even tried this after the battle to see if, and he agreed to try it out, and my Porygon-Z, after Stealth Rock and Bullet Punch, had 33 hit points left, so that was pretty much the deciding factor in this battle. And I decided to try to go out into Gengar, but he goes with the T-Wave, and that really sucks, that Bullet Punch crit. That Bullet Punch crit, I think, well, yeah, if he wouldn't have got the crit there, that would have been a good game right here. But, because he'd have Blissey and I'd have Gengar and Jirachi. No matter what move he chooses, he can't kill me with Blissey. So I decided to try to wither down this Blissey. And you know what? I'm thinking, okay, he's going to be able to finish me off with Scizor, definitely. So my only chance to win this, eventually, is to go out into Jirachi, because I can get leftovers enough to KO him, and he knows that. So I might be able to lull the switch into Scizor prematurely and Fire Punch. So here I go into Jirachi, just like I planned, and I'm going to Stealth Rock to show him I plan to stall him out until you know, I get full health because of leftovers, and I go for the Fire Punch here, predicting the switch into Scizor. I'm like, yes, I'm going to win. Parahacks. So he gets a crit hacks and a parahacks to win, but that's just the way the game goes sometimes. And that's going to be a good game. He goes for a superpower, and there's not much I can do, because that Scizor can take another Stealth Rock hit, and that's going to be pretty much a good game, because, you know, he's just going to switch out, change his move, and kill me. So, good game. It sucks that it was decided by hacks at the end, but good game anyway. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and peace.